Hi, everybody. Queen Crystal King in the building. Let me put my phone on silent. Okay. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Hi, Tamika. I apologize for being late. I had a lot of things to take care of today, and I went to make that appointment, and I thought that, yes, you're the first one in here. I went to make that appointment, and I was a little late, but it wasn't for a procedure. It was actually to have a consultation with the doctor, to meet him and for him to explain to me, what the procedure would be, why they're doing the procedure, and I needed to schedule the procedure. So that was a miscommunication. Um, they said I could come back next week, so that's cool. Um, I wanted to be Well, I am going to be sedated because I don't want hey boss lady, I don't want to be awake when they do that. So, yes. So this particular live, thank you. My grandbabies gave me this shirt. Yep. Okay, goes that way. It's the opposite when you do things on camera. Okay, there we go. I'll try and show the shirt. It's got the ladies with the breast cancer ribbons. Yeah. So I had a chance to show them that I was wearing a shirt, and they were happy that I was wearing a shirt. So this live tonight is going to be deep. Okay. Now, I'm going to give it to you straight off the rip because a lot of people seem to be confused about things. I'm not confused. Not at all. Now, this live is about emotional cheating. Does it lead to physical cheating? Yes, it can. No matter what you do in life, it starts here. This is where it starts. Your thoughts. And a lot of times, when it starts here, it tends to trickle down. And then it starts going here. And when these two connect, you're going to try to figure out how it can end up here. Okay? My thing is, when you're married, you're married. In my case, I was married. The vows I took was for better or worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do us part. Now, there is such thing as divorce because it does talk about in the Bible where there are grounds for divorce. You don't have to stay with someone who's beating and banging on you and, a lot of other things that I'm not going to get into. Now, there's nothing wrong if that's what you need to do. But if you're thinking about talking or getting with or having that greasy conversation with another man or another woman, you need to set your paperwork. No paperwork, no divorce, you're married. You're married. See, I don't say this in a conceited way. I've had men flirt with me when I was married. I do. As a matter of fact, I did. And yeah, kind of let the girl know she still got it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But see, I know how to carry myself. You set a boundary. You set a boundary. Now, somebody could say, your skin really looks beautiful today. Or, wow, I really like that shirt. Somebody smells good. What is that? See, I know that there are certain things that I wear when I go out that people notice it. I may say the name of it. I may ignore you, but you go your way and I go mine. We don't exchange phone numbers. You don't need to know what I talk about between me and my husband. If I'm down for my husband, then I don't care who's popping game to me. It's not going to work. See, this is what I was trying to explain to someone I truly care about. If your marriage is solid, if you have a solid marriage, you're happy with your husband, he's happy with his wife. Even if it's not solid, even if y'all go through ups and downs, ins and outs, that's what happens. That's what for better or worse means. It also means skid marks, in case you didn't know. But that's what for better or worse means. We having problems. We need to sit and work this out. I don't need to be going out there and putting myself on the market like I'm single, like I'm a free agent. September 7th, 2001, I became a wife. So the exes and people trying to talk to me and, hey baby, what's your number and all that. I look at them like, what? And keep right on going. So now when I go to walk away and I give you that definitive look, like, get out my damn face. Or if I do this, oh, well, I don't know if I should give you my number or not. I don't know. Well, I'm with somebody, I'm in a situation. You ain't Erica Badu. You don't need to be giving that man your phone number. For what? That makes no sense to me. You have an armor, okay? You put on an armor. It starts here and it starts here. When you get that ring on your finger and you make those vows in front of God, that pastor, and your family and friends, that ain't for play. That ain't for play. That's for real. So you hemming and hawing and, well, what's your name? Crystal. What the hell I gotta tell him my name? See, I even said something like, excuse me, you're in my way. And I would say it loud enough so other people around me could hear. Embarrass his ass and make him cut to the right or cut to the left. But if I'm giving this situation oxygen, then I'm letting that man know he may have a shot with me. He may have a shot. You might could get it. Let me see what you're working with. What you talking about? Yeah, I got a husband. He ain't doing so good though. He ain't doing so good. He got problems, I'm a lot younger than him, so we could do it. So where you work at? So such and such a, that's none of your business where that man work at. You're a married woman. You are a married woman. Even if you're separated, you are still a married woman. I'm here to tell you that if you don't speak up for your own marriage, don't expect that man to speak up for your marriage. He's going to listen to you and he's going to try to slide some good stuff in there. And, oh, I've been married for a long time. And, well, it's kind of boring now. We don't really do that much. We don't really go out. Well, I like to travel. Really. Really. You say you don't go nowhere that much. He gonna tell you he like to travel. So what you gonna do with your dumb ass? Say, oh, really? Really? Oh, wow, I've always wanted to travel, but we weren't able to. Stop telling your business. If your man can't afford a pack of oodles and noodles, it's none of his business. That's between you and your husband. Your financial information, your address, how many kids you got, how old you are. That's none of his business. And you have betrayed that man. You betrayed him. Because that's the start of emotional cheating. That's the catalyst. He done found that spot that's sensitive to you. And trust me, this man had done this before. Don't think you special. Don't think you special. He's done it before. He knows which little things to say to trigger a response from you. Give him none. Absolutely none. I have a man right now. I have a man. I've been widowed for 5 years. But I have a man. I have people saying stuff to me. But there's no man that has had any dealings with me since I've been with my man that doesn't know I have a man. And he's 6 foot everything. Okay? And he loves him some Crystal. So why would I put myself in a position where he would have to come over and defend my honor? And I was being a hoe. A hoe. Now, again, no matter what you're about to do, it starts here. If that man gets you here, he's working on here. Here's a couple dollars. Go get your nails done. I've been wanting to get my nails done. Thank you so much. What did you say your name was again? Ain't this something? Why are you even spending this much time talking to this man? If you don't cut him off at the pass, he's going to think he got a shot. You know why? Because you did it. It was you. Now, don't tell me when you walk away from this man, you ain't thinking about him because you done already got his number. He's really nice looking. Oh, let me hide this number so so-and-so don't see it. Child, my husband see this number, he would have a fit. So why'd you take it? So why'd you take the number if he'll have a fit if he know you got it? Why'd you take it? And you gonna sashay your happy ass right on back in the house. Hey, baby. How you doing? Love you. Love you too. Just trifling. It's trifling. So you're going on through your day, making dinner and all that stuff, and he's noticing that you in the kitchen humming. Oh, you're in a good mood today. Yeah, I had a good day. Translation, I got another nigga's phone number, and I'm your wife. And I know I'm wrong, but I did it anyway. Because I already have it in my head that I'm going to call him when you're not around. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you that I'm going to the store and I'm going to meet up with him. And we're going to talk because I'm married. We just going to talk. Oh, he just wanted to have some coffee with me. You know, he was going through something, you know, at home, and, you know, he just wanted to know my opinion on it. And it's levels to this stuff. Okay? It's levels and levels and levels and levels. And I'm telling you that if emotional cheating manifests into, I wonder what he's really like. I wonder what he's working with. He got a couple dollars, you know, telling me I'm beautiful. I don't know when the last time my husband told me I was beautiful. Told me I was sexy. I don't know when the last time my husband told me I was sexy. Every time I see him, he's always got money. You ever thought it might have been rent money or the mortgage? You ever wonder why this man that is so fabulous just got your head spent totally on backwards? Then already been kicked to the curb because of that same crap? If he's so fine, if he got all this stuff going on for him, why he ain't got nobody? You got somebody. Why he ain't got nobody? What's wrong with him? Something wrong with him? Maybe he's just showing you a certain side. So now you sneaking in the middle of the night and you having these conversations, and the conversations is getting sexier and sexier and sexier. You've already cheated on that man. You've already cheated. You already cheated. It's done. It's called emotional cheating. And you're working on the physical because you physically gave this man your phone number. Verbally, you gave this man your phone number, which he didn't have until you gave it to him. Hello? You done told him where you live. You told him how you live. If you and your husband ain't made love in a month, a year, or years, you carry yourself outside that door like you just got some, okay? That's what you do. You represent. Because when you go out that door as a married woman, you represent your husband. That's what you do. But because you done gave up the phone number, because you done let this man know that he probably got a shot, he know he got to get his game up. Now he knows what your weak spots are. You got a hole in your armor. There's no way in the world nothing could penetrate if your armor was tight. No way in the world. There's no way he could have got to you. You allowed him to get to you because that's what you want. You have mentally already here. You done left your husband. You done left him. Now you're going to sell him out. Now you're going to sell him out. Oh, he gets on my nerves. Oh, he's always working. He never has time for me. Baby, if I was your man, I would always make time for you. I would use my vacation time and we could travel like you want to do. And I would make sure I pamper you. I would make you my queen. And at the end of the night, we can make love until you say stop, baby. Until you say stop. Whatever you want. Whatever you want. I would never have you be without. You will always have everything you want. That shit don't even sound right. First of all, you're not going to be on top of me all night long. That's number one. Number two, when your ass going to work? If we laid up here making love all day and all night, who going to pay the bills? Where's the reality in this? And that's the kicker. You're trying to get out of your actual reality when you do this. This man swears he's got all this time, but think about your husband who gets up early in the morning, goes to work, pays the bills, comes home, expecting a decent meal, to talk to his wife, and at the end of the night, when both of y'all lay your heads on that pillow, you're one. From the day you said I do, you are one. You're one. Now you want to leave an actual secure relationship mentally, because you haven't taken your clothes off yet, but mentally you have. Mentally, you've taken his clothes off. Mentally, you already see yourself traveling with this man and you fantasizing and you know, you've gone through all these changes and your husband is talking to you and it sounds like Charlie Brown's school teacher. Wah, 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 wah. You done cut that man off. He's cut off because you have allowed another man to enter your marriage mentally. Mentally. That's where it starts. So now he know where you live. He got your phone number. Oh, my husband almost caught us talking. I had to pretend you was my girlfriend. I gotta put another name in the phone so he don't know that I'm talking to a man. I'll get you a phone. He gonna get me a phone. That way, the number that he got, it ain't my phone. So my husband can't see these other numbers on here. I got a burner phone. Damn shame. Damn shame. So now still, he's flexing. He done hit you where you said it hurts. And he's supposed to be the pill that make you feel so much better. Why'd you get married? Why'd you get married? Ask yourself that. This man could have something that Ajax can't wash off. Do you understand me? Okay? Brillo, SOS. But because here you have fantasized what y'all gonna do, but you still ain't touched him yet. You meeting him, or you talking to him, and he's, yes, the burner phone. Baby, I'm 57 years old. I have seen it all. I've seen it all. A burner phone. You let them know exactly what time to call and exactly what time not to call. Mm-hmm. The burner phone. Because that's what it is. So, back to my point. You're already in Cancun with this man because you think he can afford it. You think he can because he said he can. You think he just gonna rock your world when y'all go to bed because he said he can. You think he a baller because he said he was. You think he fine because you think that the grass is greener on the other side. But you think about this commitment that that man made to you and how you would feel if he'd have done that to you. You wouldn't like that. Now you're having phone sex. Now you're having phone sex. Physically, you don't know what in the world that man is doing. Listening to you, physically, you're telling him what you're doing, listening to him. All you're saying is effective, effective. Everything you're doing is effective. Yeah, effective. It's working. Now that he got you a phone, that's when they think they own you, like you as property. That's not the guy you want. Amen, amen, and amen. And you don't know what's on that bill. He could gave you a phone from his wife's account or his girlfriend's account. You're right, boss lady. Exactly, Tamika. Running game. He wants to tell you about his escapades, and then when he sees that you'll go soft like a freaking marshmallow. I just get tired of women hurting me. I get so tired of women hurting me. I pay all the bills. I bought the house. Um, I get her whatever she want. I take her wherever she want to go, and she's still not satisfied. That just makes me feel so bad. And you know what she did? She cheated on me. That's what she did. She cheated on me. I was so hurt. I couldn't see another woman for a whole year. You're the first one I actually attempted to talk to. And I'm really sorry that you're married. I apologize for that. But it's just something about you that made me want to love again. It made me want to try again. You look so sexy and you smell so good. And I love the sound of your voice. It's like I have to hear your voice every single day, or I just don't feel complete. If you weren't married, I'd make you my woman. If you don't stop it, if you don't stop it, what movie did that come from? What movie did that come from? You want my arm to fall off? Billy D, right? Let me tell you something. My wedding anniversary just passed on the 7th of September. I would be married 20 years, about 20 years. Because it's 2021, 20 years. And if that man was living right now, I'd still be with him. You know why? Because I said I would. I told God I would. I told that pastor that I would. And I told my family and friends that I would. I don't care what we go through. We're going to try to work it out. I have even went to counseling with my husband because there were times where I was like, I'm out of here. Yeah, I'm out of here. Negro, I want to bust you in the head to the white meat. It's going to be some furniture moving up in here if you say that one more time. Yes, it happens. It happens all the time. But do you do it? No. No. At the end of the night, we're going to meet up. You know what? That was a little crazy. No, today. That was a little crazy. Yeah, I apologize. Yeah, me too. This is what I was trying to say. This is what I was trying to say to you. But, I was just so upset. It just came out wrong. See, that's some grown woman-ish. That's some grown man-ish. He didn't have to go out the door and get another woman's phone number for him to realize who I am, that I got your back, your front, your side, and your middle. I got you. Do you have me? That's why when you walk out the door, you don't have to wonder, what's she doing? Who's she talking to? Where's she at? Where's she going? I called her 3 times. She ain't answer the phone. I think I'm going to have to get a tracking device on her phone. Because she was slimy from the gate, and you knew that, and you thought that if she got with you, she would change. But she didn't. She's still slimy. That's why you have to do that type of stuff. I've seen on Steve Wilco where they say that when a woman comes in the door, the man feels as though he needs to check her. Man, oh, ain't no way in the happy hell that's going to happen to me. Because if you really don't trust me like that, let's just end this. We can end it. We tried it. It didn't work. I want to see other people. Now, peep this. You go your way, I go mine. We're separated now. I see you with a whole nother family you taking care of. But you don't see me with nobody. See, because we're still married. And Negro, if you drop dead the day of tomorrow, she ain't getting shit. Okay? Because I put my time in. I did what I said I was going to do. I'm still doing it. 2 wrongs don't make a right. So now back to Miss Slimy. Okay? Still getting a couple dollars on payday. Still shopping. Still sleeping with her husband. Now, when you're with your husband, you ain't thinking about him. And he is just so enamored because, wow, that was good. That was really good. Mm, that's a new move right there. We don't normally do it like that. That's a new move. I like that, baby. Hmm. What you practicing for, old boy? And then again, it could be a situation where the marriage is completely happy, and you just feel like being a hoe. Hold on for 1 minute. Thank you. And you just feel like being a hoe. That man probably ain't did a damn thing to you. That man probably loves the ground you walk on. You're just tired of him. You ain't tired of his money, but you just tired of him. So you're gonna run your game because you run a game too. Let's put that on Front Street. Let me not let me see. That's the sob story just to put you in. And once you give in, that's all she wrote. You doggone right. They call it the gift of gab. Yes, they do. Hey, Gail. Hi, sweetie. That's right. If he have to do that, that means there's no trust from the beginning. Exactly. Pretty much. Now, see, you run a game too. Again, you don't want to lose where you live. You don't want to lose your lifestyle. You don't want to miss that paycheck. You don't want to lose those clothes and those shoes and stuff you got. You just sick of him. Why don't you do the right thing and just tell him, I don't want to do this no more? Why don't you tell him that? Because people who are separated for whatever reason is still married. That's why they keep that insurance. Okay. That's why your name is listed on his job. And women like that, we call butter. So when I say butter, I mean her. That's why Butter's name ain't on there. Your name's on there. Anything happened to his happy ass today or tomorrow? Butter runs up there. Oh, yeah, that's my man. I'm be like, who the hell are you? Excuse me. Yes, I'm Mrs. King. What happened? And I will always be Mrs. King. Don't get it twisted. Okay? So now you done ran game on the guy. He got your burner phone. Y'all could talk easier. Now, what you slipped up and did was you started doing that stuff in public. You ain't even got enough coof to make it private. You doing it in public. Girl, we see you. We hear you. You can't talk for 3 to 4 months ago about how happy you are and I don't need this and I don't need that and my husband this and my husband that and my family and my this and my that. And then you just flip the whole script. You flip the whole script. Now you try to hook up with somebody else. And you don't even have the decency to make it a secret. Now, when you pet a puppy, when you keep petting that puppy, pet him and you pet him and you pet him, Before you know it's going to lick you dead in the face. Your husband going to find out. Your kids going to find out. Hey, Regina, your people's going to find out. Because for some odd reason, this Negro done ran some serious stuff down on you. Okay? Serious stuff down on you. You allowed it to happen. Because what? It felt good. You don't feel so frumpy anymore. Yeah, I still got it. If I wanted to pull me another dude, I could do it. Anybody with these and these can pull a dude. Even if they put a bag on your head, you can still pull a dude. That don't make you special. Because they only want one thing. And once they get it, they done. If it ain't nothing but your time, your money, you're behind, whatever. Some men get a kick out of breaking women away from their men. I've seen that happen too. Oh, she love him. Or she'll never leave him. Oh, now they married and now she don't want to speak. So now you got to borrow your boy's clothes so it looks like you went shopping. Now you got to take your mortgage or your rent money and flip it out so it can look like you balling. You know what? I had one guy that I don't know whether y'all have ever heard this before, but this is called a Boston. A Boston is when you put the big bills on top and you have the small bills in the middle. This man went to pay for a can of tuna fish. And I was in back of him. And he's been watching me through the market, and I noticed that. But I never gave him any attention. I never even made eye contact. He went to buy this can of tuna fish. Okay? And he pulled out a wad of money about that thick. He flipped 10s, 20s, 100s. And then he took a $20 bill to put out for this tuna fish. I said to myself, why don't you give them a couple of them ones that you got in the middle of that Boston? That's what I was thinking. But I was just like, and see, this is one thing about me. I don't like it when a man pulls out a wad of money in my face. I think that's disrespectful and I think it's disgusting. And I don't need to know what's in your pocket because I don't give a shit. I ain't asked you for nothing. And don't think because you pull out a wad of money, I'm going to forget the vows I made to my husband that's been there for me for years. That makes sure that I have total medical coverage, which I still have to this day. Make sure that I do not have to work because I am disabled, because I was true to him as his wife, and he made provisions for me in the event that he leaves before me. So that's what a real man do. Again, there was many times I wanted to bust him in the head to the white meat, but he was still my husband. Now, you have some husbands, and I'm glad I remember this. You have some husbands who don't mind their wife being with somebody else, which is ridiculous. well, I know I can't, I know I've been sick and I can't really, take care of you in that way anymore. So if you decide that that's what you want to do, just don't tell me. You son of a bitch. You mean to tell me that you would allow me, hypothetically, you would allow me to go out there and expose myself to a strange man just to have sex and come back to you? Do you realize all of the things that you're exposing me to? What if I pick a man who beats me up or kidnaps me or messes around and gives me something that's going to make me sick for life? What if I end up doing this fling thing and it was okay for me, but it was the bomb for him? Now he want to come in our marriage. Now he want to blackmail. Now he's following me around. Would you really allow your wife to go out there and be with somebody else because of sex? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now go sit your silly ass down somewhere. You sound stupid. Or then again, what if she goes out there and finds somebody better than your ass? What if she upgrades? Then she comes back and kicks you to the curb. Did you see that coming? Emotional cheating can lead to physical cheating. Yes, it can. And you know what? Even if it stays emotional, you're physically doing things to keep this fantasy alive. Now you're publicly doing things to keep this fantasy alive. Now you done crossed the lines between reality and virtual reality. Now you crossed the line between phone sex and actual sex. What are you going to do if your husband says, I don't feel so good? I'm going to the doctor and see why I'm itching. And he come back and throw a can of Old Bay at you because you done gave him crabs. Ain't nobody got time for that. I got married because I was tired of the games. I got tired of the games. I got tired of the broken promises. I got tired of people call themselves trying to make my situation better when really it was all about me making your situation better. Okay? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. I'd rather go through bad times with you than good times with somebody else. And eventually it irons itself out. And I'm here to tell you that there was a lot of situations where both me and my husband went through physical things. Physically, I was not able to work, so he was a sole provider. And I stayed at home. And what ended up happening is he went through a lot of health issues. And the health issues affected him in all ways. I'm going to be respectful. Did that mean that was my cue? Did that give me the right to be unfaithful? No. No. That doesn't give me the right to do that. If anything, it should bring us closer. If anything, I really need to have your back because you got mine. You got mine. Yes, he pulled a Boston. Yes, he did. Again, a Boston is when a man call himself trying to impress you or entice you by pulling out a wad of money, and he put the hundreds and the 50s and the 20s and the tens, he puts them on top. But down the bottom, it's a bunch of ones. That's what you call a Boston. And he went to pay for a can of tuna fish. And he pulls out this big bill to pay for a can of tuna fish. Why? Why don't you use some of them ones you got in the middle of that Boston? When stuff like that happens, I turn my head like, So what you think you was trying to show me, I ain't even see it. So you did it for nothing. The same side piece you left your husband gonna go right back and do the same thing to you with a younger woman. All in all, you thinking he's not gonna do me like that because I got that good. Child. Every woman think, most women think that if you whipping on him real good, he ain't going nowhere. But do you know that you're not the only one who thinks that way? Like I said, we didn't see that coming. But there were years that my husband was affected in all ways. So we had to find other ways to connect. You don't need to be physical to be intimate. And see, that's where that emotional cheating can start. That man can say things to you where it's intimacy. It's intimacy. You know you twitching. You know, you know what you're doing. Gina said, Tamika McMillan, now that's called foolishness. Straight up. Hell, I'm getting me a vibrator. Or I'm getting him something to help him out. Or we just gonna have to find other ways to keep us together and not got out of our relationship. Exactly. Exactly. Yes. What if you send me out there and I upgrade? How about that? You ain't see that coming. Yes, I shall break it down. Okay. Oh, hey, watermelon sugar. It's good to be seen. I had said I was going to cam up to let everybody know that I was okay. I was a little skeptical, but you guys know I've been through a whole lot and I'm doing the best I can. And I just want you to know that I'm okay. Right. I'd rather go through it together and work through it than to go elsewhere. I put time in that. I put time into that Negro. Are you kidding me? I ain't doing all that work for somebody else to get it. Hell no. Hell no. Where we at? Everybody's saying hey to each other. Thank you, watermelon sugar. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying. It's like the new normal, I guess. So I just want to let the devil know that I'm not defeated. I'm not defeated. And I'm not going to live like I'm defeated. Not at all. So, yeah. So, watermelon sugar, we were talking about, does emotional cheating could it lead to physical cheating? I say yes, absolutely. Girl, the replay is like, the replay is 10 plus. Trust me. Because I said what was on my mind. Cheating is cheating, emotional or whatever. You got that right, sis. Absolutely. Absolutely. And see, what I'm going to need y'all to do is I'm going to need you guys to start putting some comments down so I can see that if what I'm saying is resonating with you. That way you have your own personal space to let me know how you felt about the video, how you felt about the commentary. I want you to, if this is your first time to my channel, Skybox or chat, like, comment, share, or subscribe. This is deep. Watermelon sugar, as a married woman, there's no way another man can say anything to you to make you leave your husband, mentally or physically. Anything I can't say or do in front of my husband is cheating to me. That answered my question. Boom. Yep. Even if y'all are having problems, you walk out that door like you got it all together. One thing Unique would always tell me that her grandmother told her to go when she goes out that door, never look how she feels. Girlfriend is stilettos and all her platinum and got her Burberry or her what is that bag called? I don't know. I don't do labels, but she got all that stuff. So when she walks out the door, she walks out the door like, yes. Yes. Don't give the slightest hint that another man has a chance with you when you're a married woman. Don't do it. If you don't want to be with your husband anymore, do the right thing. Get your papers together. Maybe y'all can go to counseling. Maybe if the physical part is missing, maybe if you go to a doctor. Now this is a mature conversation. Maybe you can go to a doctor. Maybe you can get some help. There are things that you can add into your marriage. Improve your intimacy. Anything. But don't expose yourself. Don't expose yourself. They mean you no good. And once they get what they want, they're gone. And that husband is still there. And you're going to want him to forgive you for being a trifling hoe. And one or two things can happen. Either he will or he won't. Whatever problems we may have, it's our business. Exactly. Nobody outside my marriage can do anything but make it worse. I don't play them cry on my shoulder game. See, she wasn't even here. She knows exactly what I was talking about. Okay? Well, guys, I had made my hour and I did enjoy this video because I really wanted to get that off my chest. I really had to tell it like it is because that's what it is. You're married. Stop it. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Boss lady 100. Cheating is cheating. Wrong is wrong. A person should walk away before choosing to cheat. Karma is real, and there's no such thing as the grass is greener on the other side. Didn't we speak about that earlier? See, I love when things are confirmed. That's what you call a confirmation. That's a married woman. She knows the seriousness of being able to trust your husband and him being able to trust you. And it's not just the females that's doing this. Please believe me. You got married men out there that slip the ring off their finger and act like they ain't married, going to the bar buying girls drinks when he was supposed to be bringing home a loaf of bread 2 hours ago. Sorry, mofo. They do it too. And the exact same thing goes for them. The exact same thing. Now, when it blow up in your face, don't say I ain't tell you. Don't say I ain't tell you. Sometimes even your children are affected by cheating. Look deep before you leap. Look deep before you leap. It's not worth it. It's really not. And they gonna make a fool out of you. Remember that movie, Carrie? They're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you. Well, they're all gonna laugh at you because they know you had a good man for years and you mucked it up for a fantasy. Half a lip. Thank you guys for coming over. Thank you guys for participating, and like, comment, share, subscribe. You're more than welcome to share my videos. I would appreciate it. I'm unable to do that. And again, I would be greatly appreciative if you did that. There's always a sign before the storm. It is. There's always a sign. Nothing hits you out of nowhere. Nothing hits you out of nowhere. And when he or she starts doing stuff that they know you don't like, they know you don't like it. Watch out for that too. You just trying to start something. You just trying to start something. Now remember, if you wake this bitch up, you better know how to put her back to sleep. So I'm going to give you a chance to think that shit over. Because you know how I am. Oh my God, not the half a lip. The grass is a metaphor, exactly. At watermelon sugar. The grass is greener where you water it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I put in work. I put in work. And if something is wrong with that grass, you better go find out what you can find out to make that grass right. That's your grass. That's your marriage. If you want it, you work for it. Just like you worked to go behind whomever you're married to's back. Just like you felt like you hit the jackpot because you got a burner phone. It ain't worth it. The grass is greener where you water it because you are the grass. It's always your mindset. Exactly. It starts here. It starts here. If I'm going to get up and get a glass of water, in my mind, I'm going to say, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna get up and get a glass of water. Then my body's gonna follow. It's all in your mindset. Thanks for having us. Continue to show us your big, contagious smile, Crystal. And we love you to the moon and back. Thank you, doll baby. I appreciate you. I truly do. Thank you guys so much. Uh, this thing got me heated. This thing got me heated for real. On behalf of Crystal King and her mods, thank you all for your support in the chat and the skyboxes. Thank you so much, boss lady. That's facts. That's facts. I would have loved for you guys to jump down, but it's cool. I do the skyboxes. It's all right. But I just want you to know you're more than welcome. Okay, I'm going to take this dinner out of here because my baby gets off at 12 o'clock. And I took some pork chops and I browned them in the pan, and I made some brown gravy, and I took the brown gravy and put it in the pan, and I put a lid on it, and I put it in the oven. So they're nice and tender. And I'm quite sure he wants some mashed potatoes. And I'm going to go down there and find something green. Maybe some broccoli. Sounds good. But again, thank you so much. You are beautiful, Auntie Crystal. Good to see you. Love you. Love you as well. Love you as well. Please come back again. All right. Love, peace, and chicken grease. You're welcome. Thank you, boss lady. Thank you so much. Have a good night, y'all. Watermelon Sugar said. Smothered pork chops, yummy. Yes, child. Yes. Yes. I had a taste for it. I was going to make stuffed pork chops, but I kind of ran close time, so, and I even went out and got my nails done while I was out because I don't go out that much because I stay to myself, you know, a lot of times because I don't trust a lot of being around a lot of people. I'm really not supposed to. So I try to do everything I can do while I'm out. So my time got kind of close. Go ahead and enjoy your time with your boo. I shall. I shall. You know, he's one of those boos who likes to make breakfast. I love that. I love that. Deuces, love, peace, and chicken grease. Bye, everybody.